Let's give me a quick 4 minute entrepreneurial pivot journey. Let's talk about how you got from this to this because it everything leads to everything. You know what I'm
Everything leads to
saying?
everything, and you just gotta recognize all of the shaping that the creator be done did in your life without you
Yes.
even knowing.
Right.
Stuff
Right.
that's been being developed and shaped
Right. Right.
outside of your control or your
Right.
knowledge. Even your input really wasn't even there, and then you looking like, damn, I have everything that I need here.
Okay.
Like
Everything.
let's just yeah,
Yep.
I have everything
Yep.
right here. So
Yep.
let's do that then. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
The whole furniture thing came about with my wife. My wife come to me like, yeah, my cousin, she from Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin up in Jersey, he getting stuff on the free list on Craigslist, and he turn around and selling it on Craigslist and making a
Mm-hmm.
profit. So we said, all right, that's what we gonna do. This is all the way when I lived in Roswell. I lived on Roswell Road.
Yeah.
Right after Sandy Springs, when you right by the Chattahoochee River.
Right. Okay.
And so we set out to do that, and it didn't. That didn't work. The free side didn't work. So we ended up being in a Goodwill one day.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the Goodwill, and we seen this little orange sectional sofa. They were selling it for $65.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought the orange sectional sofa for $65. Put it in our little box truck we had got for this endeavor. I put it up on Craigslist and sold it in less than 24 hours for $375.
Mm.
So that's when we was like,
Yeah.
the light bulb went off.
Yeah.
Like, hold
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
that's a decent little profit in
Yeah.
less than
Yeah.
24
Yeah.
hours. So we started doing that. We was
Mm-hmm.
hustling thrift stores. That got outrageous. So then we started looking on Craigslist. We would look on Craigslist for stuff in that was nice, inexpensive, and then we would put it right back on Craigslist and sell it for a profit. So
Mm-hmm.
we was doing that for a minute. That was crazy. We got so many stories, crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then through doing that is how I met my Macy's Connect. So
Okay.
on Craigslist it was like an ad like Macy's furniture for pennies on the dollar. So we went up to his warehouse up in Marietta
Mm-hmm.
and we bought everything that we could fit in our van. He was going out of this business. He was trying not to do it no more.
Yeah.
So we bought everything that we possibly could. My whole living room in my apartment. I live in an apartment. My whole apartment was full up with furniture. I got rid of my furniture to
Yeah.
sell
To put the
furniture.
furniture in
I
there.
stacked my shit was stacked up. Sofas was stacked on top of so it was
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
but so we was hustling. I got that Macy's load and it was such good money and it went so quick.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to dude. We bought everything else. Whatever he had left, we bought it out
Mm-hmm.
because he was going out of the business. So um it was working out. We sold out. I hit the dude back up. He was like, I'm out the business. I'm done. So we got back on the grind of,
Mm-hmm.
Craigslist
Right.
and I just stayed on top of dude for a whole year. I would call him every now and again, like, man, you got any more of that furniture? He was like, no. I was at my job. I remember being in my job at International Greetings. I went in the hallway and called him. I said, listen, man, I know you don't know me,
Mm-hmm.
but I need a furniture connect. We looking around, it ain't
He
working
knew
out.
somebody.
Well, he told me his company was the company that Macy's would hire to go out if it was a problem with furniture. His
Okay.
company would go out to inspect the furniture, repair it, or make
Okay.
the decision on whether or not it came back
Okay.
to the warehouse.
Right. Okay.
So what he would do when that happens and it goes back to Macy's, for Macy's stuff that's under warranty, that's trash.
Mm-hmm.
They need somebody to come pick it up. So he was like, if you serious, he told me everything I needed to do. He was like, if you serious and you willing to do X, Y, and Z, I'll start the contract back up with Macy's because he was friends with the president.
Okay.
Yeah, this the creator. This
Right.
the creator.
Absolutely.
So he did that, and I've been doing business with that man for over 10 years
Yeah.
to this day. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't know me from Adam. He didn't
Yeah.
know me from Adam. He took that chance on me
Right.
like that.
Right.
I ain't never played him out. We've been in business for
Yeah.
10 plus years.
Yeah.
Now I don't even see him. Like, it's done got to like, cause he used to come to every shipment and everything. I don't even see him. But he's definitely been like a mentor. Like Charles is cool.
Yeah.
Our birthday is two days apart. Like
Yeah.
that's an interesting story. So that became the Furniture Connect. We stopped hustling online, and I've been selling Macy's customer returns and floor models for years. So I used to sell them in an apartment. We moved out of the apartment, moved in this house. I was hustling furniture out of that garage. I grew out of the garage. I ended up moving into a storage unit. We was hustling out of storage unit. That grew out of that. We ended up getting our first warehouse. You know what I'm saying? On and on and on. So that's how that went. The furniture business began to teeter because I think the problem is that I was trying to scale a business that does not have a scalable model. I don't have any control over what Macy's gives me.
Right.
And we moved up when COVID hit. I got a 9,000 square foot warehouse, and Macy's was not giving me the furniture to sustain that. My business model, it was a huge rat infestation at the new warehouse I got. It was just a series of events that basically broke the system that I was comfortable with, and that is what caused me to have to pivot into depending on my art, because then I had a $4,000 a month warehouse bill I had to pay every month. Yeah. My wife looking at me like, the money ain't coming in, what we gonna do? Yeah. I'm like, shit, let me get on this computer and you understand? you understand what I'm saying? Let me make some stuff shake.